you need? Oh, I got just the thing. What flavor of rifle you want? Service, battle, or combat? Alright, here you go. Gentlemen, welcome back. This is a new series I'm going to try to start. It's Fallout stuff, but we're only using surplus from like the Cold War period, and as close as we can get to the real life. These are mostly going to be airsoft stuff until maybe we get into the Chinese stuff, and I might have some real ones. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. But we're going to go equipment first, not the weapons. So I'm going to put that there. So first and foremost, one of the rules that we're going to do is going to be predominantly Cold War stuff. Through prop making, every faction we do is going to get at least a single Fallout item, and they're also going to get a single modern item to help accommodate. Luckily, for this video, the pre-war US Army, we don't really need modern stuff because the games do a pretty good job of actually getting real stuff. But starting off, we have the one Fallout item, and I have a military helmet if you're playing Fallout 4 and 76, or the combat helmet if you're playing New Vegas and 3. That I actually made myself using a plastic PASGAT, some foam, elastic banding and stuff. I have the British M58 web gear. I know it's not American, but that is because it kind of holds a lot more magazines than the M56 stuff does. Like, I can put my M3 mags in here, which is nice. For the uniform, I have just a generic BDU cut style green uniform with the shoulder boards, and we're actually using the shoulder boards for what they're for, and it's holding your equipment to your body. And then for the American stuff, we have a set of M56 web gear, because again, this just holds NATO magazines. You guys have seen this if you've seen any of the Vietnam stuff. The real world helmet, steel, because if you're playing Fallout and you drop the combat helmet, it makes a ping noise like steel does. So that just makes me think, hey, the US government's still using steel for their helmets. Onto the weapons. For the analog of the battle rifle, you have the A&K M1 Garand with a reproduction canvas sling, which is what I would presume the pre-war US military would use with these rifles, because canvas, why not? We got the grease gun, as you saw, because in Fallout New Vegas, this is the 9mm submachine gun. All I have to do is collapse that and hold it out like it's a pistol, because Fallout. And if I wanted to get it even more game accurate, I'd have to hack the barrel down quite a bit. But I plan on using this for historic kits, so I'm not going to do that. As a gun that I think would exist, because the grease gun exists in military service and Fallout, the M2 carbine. Why? Because it's cool. In this, I guess you could call it the combat carbine, because it's a mix. It's kind of like the combat rifle, if you really want to think about it, from Fallout 4 and 76, because it uses a smaller caliber. Like, you normally find combat rifles in Fallout 4 anyway. I don't play much of 76. In 45. So, combat rifle, or I'm going to call it the battle carbine. For this, the M14 for the actual combat rifle, because you can get them in 308 in the game, and well, 7.62 NATO is 308. Because 308, kill the commies at 308. It's a lot easier. Then we have the service rifle, which is just the JG M16. This isn't the A1 like how it's kind of closer in the game with wood furniture. This is just M16. In the game, it has a side charging handle. So that's one downside to this, and obviously it's not wood furniture. But for airsoft, right out of the box, this does good. And it really only feeds a 20 rounders, so you're gonna have to get some of those. But it is game and lore accurate. Now we have a LCT G3, because Fallout 3's assault rifle is this, just with wood furniture and things of that nature. But this is a good gun. It's one of the heavier hitting guns that we have. Now the things that you'd have in here, I don't have med kits and stuff, because there's nothing really med kitty that exists in the real world outside of like Med-X was supposed to be morphine originally, but they changed it because Australia. But that's really the only thing we got so far as real world fallout medicine that is even remotely obtainable to regular people. And that is like hard charge trying to get a hold of that stuff because it's a narcotic and it's kind of illegal for you to have. But without further ado, I'm gonna let you guys get on wasting away in the wasteland and journeying. Hey, that cloud looks like a mushroom.